What is up, guys? HD Motorsports here, bringing you another broadcast of the D4C Xfinity Racing tonight. The boys are going to Chicagoland. As always, we got our very own Dirty Deeds. You guys know the theme song by now. Don't even need to sing it anymore. And our very own Cup driver, Knights, are in the booth with me tonight. And guys, relatively small field, speaking of D4C standards. Only 16 cars going to be out on track. I expect a lot of good racing with such few cars and possibly very little caution flags coming out of Chicagoland.
Absolutely, HD. I think you're going to see a first-time winner tonight, in my opinion. We don't have the 5 of Ace Dangerous tonight. I know we've got the 7 of Cosmic Storm. We got the 21 of Ingalls in there, but I really think we're going to see a first-time winner tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, Knights, I'm going to go with you on that right there. And I think that first-time winner is going to be that 19 car of Owen Cornett. I believe he's the one to watch tonight. I was watching there in the connection, and he turned the fastest lap. He had a strong car last week at Iowa, and he stayed up front there. And granted, Ingalls walked away with that thing last week, but he stayed up there for the top 3. I'm pretty sure.
He absolutely did. He absolutely did. But I'm going to give you another one real quick. The 76 car of Repeat 88. This is his first race in D4C period. I know him personally. I've raced with him for a long time. He has turned over 1,500 laps this week at Chicagoland getting ready for this race.
Yeah, that's another one there. And HD, who are you picking for tonight's race?
Oh, you can't go wrong with Ingalls, can you? The man's just been flat out dominating the last few weeks here in the Xfinity Series. But you're right about Cosmic Storm. I mean, he's your points leader for a reason, and your points leader by over 100 points for a reason. You also can't overlook Fort Smitty. He got it done this season a few weeks ago as I'm loaded in. I think I sent out an invite to you boys. Let me know if you guys got that. As we had the 2-car. First time this season, I think, the 2-car of Augustus gonna be on the pole position.
Wow.
That's a great qualifying run. Let's see if he can back that up in the race. That's definitely impressive for that 2-car, but just on his outside, like you said, HD, there's that 21 gonna be starting outside pole tonight.
Yeah, we got Zachary, Jason. They're starting in P3 in that 4. Flex Seal Machine on the outside of him is going to be that points leader, the 7 of Cosmic Storm. Right behind Cosmic is going to be, can't really get a car number.
That would be the 76 of Repeat.
76 of Repeat. You know, this is actually Repeat's first race in the Xfinity Series, if I'm not mistaken. Tweeted me out earlier. Shout out Repeat. I'm excited to see what he's able to do up here with not the big boys, but they're definitely wearing pull-up pants now.
Ooh, we should say on solid food.
Well, I'll tell you what, that 2-car of Augustus is taking him around. He's taking the green flag here at Chicagoland D4C Xfinity Racing Series. As they're going down in turn 1, guys, front 3 are going to single file out pretty fast. They're 2 wide back there for 4th and 5th place.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
and it looks like a little teamwork up there at the front. Yeah, and it looks like you got a little teamwork there at the front as the 2 and the 21. They're going to get in line here and try to run away.
Yes, sir, indeed. As there's 1 car on the outside, we actually got a couple cars in the wall. Someone spinning around, someone through the grass, cutting it. Looks like Dan, the lawman, out there, and we have a quick caution here.
Hey, you know, he saw some grass out there that they didn't get taken care of, so he had to go down there early here, HD, and get her done.
Yeah, I think that might be the issue. Now we got the first caution out of the way. I mean, just glad to be back, guys. It's always a pleasure broadcasting with you on Tuesday nights here in the D4C Xfinity Series. And then with you, Deeds, even though I give you a bunch of crap, that's why you get the big bucks, though. Why we pay big money around here, even though Knights might make a little bit more, but, you know. You know what it is.
Well, I mean, I did negotiate my contract earlier than Knights did, you know, so I'm locked in for the year.
Yeah, I'm trying to renegotiate mine with our D4C Carol. It's not working out too well right now. It may take a few more weeks to get that deal redone.
Guys, it's always fun. It's always fun as the 2-car of Augustus is going to remain in the lead. The 21 car looks like he's going to pit That's going to bump the 42 of Fort Smitty up to second place. Cosmic Storm's going to move up to third. I feel like these guys might have, I don't know exactly what they did. Maybe their pit stop was that much better, but the 21 pitted in second place, dropped all the way back to fourth.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, that early caution there, you know, that gives these guys a chance to get them the setups in, you know, get the tire pressure jacked up, and then, you know, all the things tuned up. Of course, Smitty's going to bring her to the front here. I'm not sure. He might have stayed out.
Nah, he didn't stay out because he would have been on the bottom. First is always on the bottom.
That's a very valid point there, HD. That's why we have you here, pay you the big bucks.
That's why they pay the big bucks, right? What's up, Mighty Killer out there in chat? How you doing, buddy? All right, let me get a drink of water. As the boys are coming around turn 4 right now as we speak. Again, 16 cars out on the track. There's that 76 car repeat, currently sitting P6. Top 4. The only change is going to be the 42 of Fort Smitty moving all the way up to P2, and this time by Augustus is going to take the green flag into 1. Cosmic Storm in tow with a good launch.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, look how quick Cosmic pulls up the track there in front of Ingalls, and the 2 car comes up again. And boy, I'll tell you, they're definitely trying to get him in line. I think Ingalls is going to get shuffled back to 5th place here.
Yeah, that 76 car repeat got a little loose in turn 1, hit the apron. Good save by him, but they are side-by-side Knights coming to turn 3.
Absolutely. I plan on seeing some good racing tonight as we got a crash in the back, HD.
Yep, big track, and there's the caution.
That's going to be the second one here tonight. And looks like Fort Smitty might actually have the lead. Or at least it cycled out that way. I think Cosmic probably has it.
Yeah, I think Cosmic's got it there.
Yeah, I was going to say, involved in that crash was the 76 of Repeat, caught it there at the end, but looked like the 16 of D4C Ford was in that, and the 15 of Jaquim. Those were the 2 other cars that were involved in that accident.
Well, she turned good, I'll tell you that.
Turns a little too good.
Almost
like they're driving a Nissan Maxima out on track. The only thing is, they ain't going slow, right, Deeds?
Right on, buddy. Right on. Shout out Nissan.
Throw a Nismo badge on that thing, right? Yeah. Gain 5 horsepower when you throw that Nismo badge on it.
Well, it's not quite as much as you get with your Color Street nails, but it is something.
Yeah, there we go. Let's give you a little rundown of the top 4 leads. Cosmic Storm is your leader. 42 of Fort Smitty still in P2. Right there in P3, who was the leader off that last restart. 2 of Augustus. On outside of Augustus is going to be that 21 machine of Ingalls. Back there in the 4. Starting P5 is going to be Zachary Jason. On the outside of him, Muffin in the 60 is going to move up to P6. Behind there in P7, looks like it's going to be the 19 of Dooman, if I'm not mistaken. On the outside of Dooman is going to be Onich. Behind Dooman is going to be Cole 315. On the outside of Cole 315 is going to be, who's that? Heated? I think it's Heated Snowman.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I know it's early in the race, HD, but the 21 car, he started second and drifted. I mean, 4th place still isn't terrible, but we're used to that 21 car going forward, not backwards.
That's something that is a sight, especially after last week at Iowa, where he put a whooping on those guys out there on track. But this time go ahead, Deeds.
Yeah, I heard that he is actually still putting cars a lap down a week later.
Yeah, it might be a thing, but there's the 7 at Cosmic Storm with a good jump at the 2 of Augustus in tow. Fort Smitty on the outside lane is going to lose a ton of ground, and he's going to drop outside to 3rd place, back to P4, side by side.
Yeah, and one thing that I'm noticing here on these early restarts is that high line is losing about 3-4 spots. Oh, we got the 16 hits the apron. I believe that is that D4C Ford? It's in the 16. But he got the apron, and we got a single car back here into the wall. No caution.
Yeah, it should be caution-free. Indeed, you were pointing out that the outside lane is losing a ton of ground. Chicagoland is one of those tracks where it's a predominant inside line. You know, the inside line is king here at Chicagoland. You got the inside line. More than likely, it's going to be harder than concrete out there trying to pass someone on the outside.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, you know, that apron, I mean, down on that line, apron front stretch, and down on the yellow line on both ends, that's the fast way around this track.
Yes, sir, indeed. What's up, Zach? How's it doing, boy? Doing great up here. You know, doing a little broadcasting, trying to expand the brand a little bit.
Oh, hashtag expand the brand.
I like that hashtag. I like what you're saying.
That's pretty good.
But as we got a battle right now going into third place, still Fort Smitty's able to get down to that low line. Gonna sit in P number 4 as Onich is giving a bump through the corner. Gonna wash up just in front of the 4. Zachary Jason and Onich and Zach is gonna go side by side from P5 into turn 3.
Yeah, and one thing I'm noticing here, man, those front two are putting a pretty big gap in between these guys behind them, but these guys are starting to line up now back here. Tires look like they're coming in a little bit better, and we've got about a 8-car single file line here running around, and Ingalls is dropped actually almost out of the top 10 now, HD. That's shocking.
It is a pretty shocking right there as he's side by side right now with the 01, a heated snowman going through turns, you know, turns 3 and 4. But these, like you said, man, he's dropping back, but he's also on that high lane. I haven't seen him get low just yet. He also might be trying to pull a little strategy, clean car at the end. Might be beside the winner.
Yeah, and I also didn't see him take the apron right there, which I know that not taking the apron will save your tires, and maybe he's on a different strategy here.
As our front 2 leaders right now, the 7 of Cosmic Storm and the 2 of Augusta, starting to pull away a little bit from third place. That's going to be Dooman. Dooman is going to be the 1 of Onich and Toad there in P4, as Zachary Jason in the 4 is going to take him 2 wide into turn 1.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, we got 2 cars that's looking to the bottom right now, and they're going to have that position on, I believe it's the 1 car of...
Be the 1 of Onich.
Onich, yes. And they got position on him. They got him up the track now, and it's going to be the 99 and...
I'll tell you what, he's got a whole caboose behind him. That's the 4
yes,
of Zachary Jason. Because there was a line of about 7, 8 cars, and this 1 of Onich is going to have to sneak in right here behind Cole 315, or he's going to go back and way back.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, once you get up out of that line, if it wasn't Muffin on the bottom right now, they'd be 3 wide, because that 4 car is actually, it's not the 4, it's the car in front of Muffin, which I can't get a number on right at the moment.
That's
but
the 99 of Cole 315.
The 99, yeah, the 99, he's actually was holding up Muffin here, and if it wasn't Muffin there, he'd have been 3 wide, and he'd have been pushed up off the bottom.
Yeah, but yeah, this 1 car, like we said, if he didn't sneak down there, he was going to drift way back, and he's drifting back outside the top 10, it looks like, as the top 10 right now are single filed out.
Yeah, and Ingalls is now underneath of him, and he's got the position. He's cleared. Ingalls is moving his way back up now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if just the 21 of Ingalls just hasn't got that setup in all the way how he wants to, because that is definitely odd to see him drop back, you know, even this far back in the field. He's always top 5. Looks like he's got his car running pretty good right now, but it's something to watch maybe here later in the race, see if that 21 can get that steam back, get that mustard back that we're used to seeing, you know, week in, week out.
Oh, we got a battle right now going on for the lead with the 2 of Augustus and the 7 of Cosmic Storm. Augustus was able to get under him, and now the 2 of Augustus to the lead, and Cosmic is going to lose a ton of ground.
Well, I tell you, the 2 car showing that the pole run wasn't a fluke. He's got a pretty good car tonight.
Oh, 19.
The 19 of Own Corner gets the apron. He's flipping down 1 and 2. He's doing barrel rolls back there. Oh, Lord.
He did, and he took the 21 with him. The 21's got damage on the front and the rear.
That looked like a little bumper lock between him and the 2 of Augustus going through the middle of the corner.
Yep.
That's exactly what that looked like, a little bubble action going on. Deeds, you said he was flipping through the air. Would the Russian judges give that a 10 out of a 10?
Oh, that was more like a 7. I've seen better. 6.6. How's that?
Well, there you go. A flat 7 is a rookie score. We don't give rookie scores out here in the D4C Racing League. It's got to be at least a 6 point something.
Right.
I'm going to one up you and give it a 6.9. Shout out.
Please don't hack my internet for not giving a 6.9. Just saying.
First stream we caught live. Yeah, man. I have fun out here, dude. Like it. Streams, channel's definitely growing.
Absolutely. I look forward to this. I mean, I have so much fun in the booth up here with you guys. I look forward to it all week long.
Absolutely, guys. It looks like we've got a little strategy play of some sorts. We've got the 18 of Dooman, who was probably back in about 11th or 12th place when that caution happened. He's outside the front row.
Yes, sir.
19 is Owen Cornett. I keep getting switched up. One number off, man. One number, I swear. Yeah, a little strategy right there out of Dooman.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, who really did like that caution real quick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Dees, but I'll tell you, who liked that caution was the 76 of Repeat. I was watching him there when they restarted the last time. He must have not got his car all the way in the setup in because he was loose, wrecking loose, every turn, going in, going off. He actually came down pit road and adjusted that thing and lost 2 laps on that run. So he just got one of them back, and he's the only car lap down. So either one more quick caution, or if he can get to the end of the stage, the only car lap down, that 76 will be right back in this race.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Knights, what happened to him was he touched that apron there, and he slammed it outside wall real hard and brought it to pit road right on the restart. He was the single car that did that.
I'll tell you what, Rock, you say rush hour and 695. I'd rather be 695 and 295. Rush hour and all these potholes in the center of the lane. But they're going to go green yet again, and here in D4C Xfinity Racing, this time by the 4 of Zachary Jason to the front with the 18 of Dooman on the outside in P2, but we've seen that outside lane not working yet, and here comes the inside.
Is that Ingalls back there on the apron around? Oh, nope, it's the 36.
Yeah, the 36 of Henny. Yeah,
yep.
There was about 4 cars that got involved there with him when he got on that apron.
Yeah, we were talking about Muffin early on, but there he is, and he's actually going to get to the inside of the 2 down in turn 1, it looked like. Oh, no. 2 was able to clear him that time by. Looked like the 60 of Muffin had a good run down the front stretch, just nothing working, as he's going to get a decent draft pull here, see if he tries to make a move to the inside. And actually, it just looked like he's pretty content with pushing at the moment.
Well, and once again, the running theme there, that 18 at Dooman started outside front row, and he continues to lose positions on that outside. He's not been able to get down. He finally got down right now, and he's still got cars underneath them. He's going to continue to drop.
Yeah, it's just that outside lane, just no-go zone. It's a no-fly zone. You might want to call it the flying V like the Mighty Ducks. Only thing is they ain't scoring the goal out there, as the one car of Onich is making his way back up through the field.
I'll tell you, coming up to 3rd right there, Fort Smitty making his way back up through the field. He's showing he's got a strong car tonight as well.
Yeah, Fort Smitty is one of those drivers who's very, very consistent. He may not be the fastest out there, but he can sure as hell go out there and win the thing because he is so consistent. Consistency is key in order to win these races here in D4C. Currently sitting P3rd right there with the 1 car in tow. Top 5 actually with Cosmic Storm back there being the caboose of this train. I think these guys are going to stay single file, try and get away from everyone else.
I see the 2 car. He drifted up a little bit going into 1. Muffin trying to get a run underneath him here.
Yeah, and just to give you guys a little bit of what that outside line does there, you know, Dooman, we were talking about him, he started front row outside. He dropped all the way to 11th before he could get back in line, and now he's trying to work his way back up, just like Ingalls did.
Yes, sir, and their little shake, they had a shake-up between 4th and 5th place. They got side by side, and that little shake-up, look, that second pack, who was about 7 car lengths away, caught him in half a lap. As there goes Muffin on the inside down the backstretch.
Yep, and that's going to drop that 2 car to the back of this line right here. Anybody that decides to go with him is also going to go backwards based on what we've seen.
Muffin is leaving a big gap, and a 1 of Onich is going to take advantage as that, and he's going to get below him down the tri-oval.
Yep, and the 42 of 4 Smitty went up there, and he's losing positions now.
Go ahead and get a blippy cam right here coming through 1 and 2.
Yeah, what I'm seeing so far, HD, is, I mean, like we said earlier, if you're not hooking that bottom, you're getting passed.
Well, I'll tell you what, Muffin held good out there.
That's what I was going to say, HD. That was a great move to get back down in front of the one.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a heck of a move out of Muffin. I think the thing that saved him was the one was only to his left rear quarter panel coming out of turn 2. You get a decent run out of turn 2, but if you're entering side by side, more than likely that inside line is going to clear you before you get to turn 2, and he's going to slide up right in front of you. I think Muffin prevailed that time only because he had about that half a car length lead coming out of turn 2, but the one of Onich, who's had a solid comeback, sitting P2 with the 7 Cosmic Storm, sitting in P3 with Cole 315 making his way to the front in that 99 machine.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's amazing to watch these guys shuffle to the back and work their way back up there. I mean, this is some really good racing.
Yeah, because another one, the 21 of Ingall's is back all the way back up to 5th right now.
Yeah, and look right behind him in 6th, and he that's the 18 of Man. He dropped all the way to 11th on that restart, working his way back up again.
Yeah, guys, looking back from Muffin's car, from the front of his car, looking back, it is wild watching these guys go down the front straightaway, down the back straightaway, watching them pan out, running 4 and 5 different lanes. It's great to watch. It's great coverage. But most of all, I think it's great driving that these guys have not wrecked up here doing this. I may, jinx that right there, but these guys are doing really great right now. I mean, they're holding a great line, and they're just, I'd say they're communicating well together. I mean, just great driving right here.
The only thing I've noticed out of the 60 car of Muffin, coming at turn 4, he washes up that track a bunch. And that's leaving a huge lane down there in low line coming out of turn 4. I think if the one of Onich can time it just right, he backs up a little bit down this backstretch, right? He pulls the draft all the way through turns 3 and 4. He's going to get under him exiting. There he goes again. Muffin,
right there.
Muffin washing up the track yet again.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm not so sure, but that one, I'm pretty sure, just let him back in again. I'm pretty sure that's a whole give and take situation. As the one's underneath of him now, he's going to clear him.
Yeah, he ain't going to let him back in this time.
Yes, they're going to go side by side down the backstretch. If I was Cosmic Storm, I probably would have taken 3 wide right there, but that's just me. And they are still side by side with the 21 of Ingall's up there on the high side. See if they can get anything working this time with the two of them. They both got fast cars. But you can see that inside lane is just so dominant as the one car of Onich almost has that 60 cleared.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I am super impressed with just how much that Muffin has been able to hang on there on that outside, but he's going to wind up losing 4, 5, 6 spots right here.
It's definitely going to happen. As you can see, the 7 of Cosmic Storm is going to have him cleared. Coming out of turn 4 as the one car is going to wash all the way up the track. Every car out there in the lead so far is just washing up out of turn 4.
Yes, sir. And I'll tell you, that's making for some great racing. There's a wreck. The 99 is on the apron and spins in front of the 3rd place.
I'll tell you what, man, that 18 of D4C man just did a perfect bunny hop, perfect Eiley, no flips or anything. If I was a Russian judge, I'd probably give that a 2.7 because there was no flips. Got to step the game up, man.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, the Russian body man is giving that about it's crashed and put it on the truck. Heavy damage on that 18.
Yes, sir. And who that saved right there, y'all remember, 76 of repeat. He's now got that lap back, so we have now all 16 cars back on the lead lap tonight.
Yes, sir. It looked like just the 99 clipped that apron. I mean, the low line being so dominant, you want to get as close as you can to the white line. The only thing is, you touch that thing, there is no saving it. And especially if someone's right on your bumper, that's exactly what happened. You probably could have saved it, but he lost, what, 4 or 5 miles an hour? And when you're going this fast, guys, you know it. I mean, that fast, if someone's on your bumper, they're going to run into you. There's nothing they can do. You cannot react fast enough to that.
Yeah, and there's nowhere to go. I mean, you can't pull it on down to the apron. You're just spin right up to the outside wall. I mean, once you touch it, you're pretty much Jesus take the wheel from here on out.
Yes, sir. As the 7 Cosmic Storm is going to regain the lead. The 1 of Onich is going to start on the outside there in P2. Doing a little side drafting, try to clean his tires a little bit. Maybe get that hot dog wrapper off the grill. P3 is going to be the 42 of Fort Smitty on the outside of Fort Smitty. New face in the top 5 is going to be the 15 of Jay Quim. Back there in 5th place is going to be the 21 of Ingalls. Outside of Ingalls is going to be the 4 of Zachary Jason. Behind Ingalls is going to be... Who's behind Ingalls? Looks like the 18 of Dooman. And fixing that damage. Outside of Dooman is going to be the 2 of Augustus. There's the 02 of Heated Snowman. On the outside of Heated Snowman is going to be... I don't know who that is.
And Muffin's dropping to the back.
I'm expecting a modified restart here, though.
But that's 3. I'm pretty sure you're right on that, HD.
That's exactly
and
what's
Muffin's dropping back to watch that start. That's why he dropped to the back here, as he's laid back about 5-6 car lengths now.
Well, we're on the way yet again here in the D4C Xfinity Series. Modified restart. They can't go till they hit the line. Everyone single files out. Nice and clean. The 7 Cosmic Storm is going to regain the lead out here with the 1 in tow. Top 4 are going to stay the same. It looks like the 1 of Onich is going to wash up the track yet again. Fort Smitty taking advantage.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm wondering, if the draft is playing a role in that. The car on the bottom here, if they're leading, we've seen every person that's led this race so far get pushed up the track, and that lets that car behind them pull down underneath of them. It pushes them up the track. If it's me, HD, I'm probably going to lift a little bit getting in there to make sure I stay on that bottom when this race comes down to it.
It'll be interesting to see what happens this time with Cosmic Storm. That time by, Cosmic Storm was able to hook that thing pretty good, or at least better than the other 2 leaders we've had so far. With the 42 of Fort Smitty putting heat on Cosmic coming into turn 1. Looks like caution. Caution's out again.
I would say that's a caution. Stage.
That's a caution, but it's going to end the stage. Yes, sir. That was the stage.
Yeah, and that was pretty good timing there, because I was getting ready to say, guys, y'all were talking there, the pole sitter, the 2 of Augustus, had hit the apron, and he had fallen all the way to the back of this pack and further back. He's back there with Muffin right now.
Stage 2 is going to be 45 laps, guys. They're going to have 30 laps of fuel in the tanks here that they can get 31 laps. So we're going to have 1 green flag pit stop in here unless we get a caution past lap 15.
Yeah, I like that call right there. You guys called this race. I got to go grab a water. What a water.
Oh, gosh. Oh, what will we do without our fearless leader?
I don't know. I wanted the same thing all the time.
That's why he pays the big bucks, HD.
Well, we got 2 new faces at the front of the field here on this restart. We've got the 01 of Heated Snowman is going to restart out front with the 36 of Henny to his outside.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, look right there on that top line, that 19 car. He lost the draft prior to that stage right there, the previous caution. He was way back there. Somebody hit the apron in front of him, I believe, and he got back up here. Now he's running in 4th with, is that the 60 of Muffin running 3rd down there on the bottom?
Yeah, and that's probably not a bad call for Muffin, because they had pitted. I believe that they had pitted right there, and then they only ran 2 laps to the end of that stage. So
Muffin,
he dropped to the back, so he didn't abuse the tires at all.
Yeah, he didn't only drop back. He actually, I was wondering what was going on, because he was rolling around at like 110 mile an hour for those 2 laps. He didn't get lapped. So
yeah, that's just saving the tires and saving the fuel.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Not a bad call.
Can't leave deeds unattended for that long. Lord knows what's going to happen in here.
Thank goodness.
As we were talking, HD, look up front. We got 2 new guys we haven't seen.
Yeah, we got the 01 of Heated Snowman on the outside of Heated Snowman. That's going to be a new face, I think, in a while that I haven't seen up front.
Yes, the 36 of Henny.
And I'll tell you, he's up front right now in that high line, and we're giving him a shout out. He's about to be last in line right now if this works out like it has all night.
Well, I think the modified restarts are going to help him big time, but he got a terrible restart right there.
Yeah. Yes, he did, and I don't think we're in modified restart mode right now as the stage ended, HD.
Yeah, we got to be. I think they carry that over, don't they?
Yeah, it'll stay modified unless we have some green flag pit stops.
I think he was just sleeping at the wheel or texting. Hopefully he's not texting and driving like our D4C got him back there in that Talladega race. That's what went on him.
Ooh.
But the 0-1, a heated snowman leading his first lap of the night. 60, a Muffin is in tow. And 7, a Cosmic Storm, who I think might have the strongest car so far, sitting P3.
Well, I think that probably the strongest car I've seen so far, HD, is probably going to be that 60 that's in second place right now. But like you say, I mean, it looks like him and Cosmic both have pretty much equal cars, if you will. And when it gets right down to it, the experience that those two have should be the game changer in this race, honestly.
The only thing I've noticed about the 60, a Muffin, is he washes up a lot at a turn 4, where Cosmic was able to hold her down. But it looks like we had the 42 of Fort Smitty rim riding that baby. He's going to tap the wall coming out of the P, turn 2. He's going to hold on to that bad boy, though, hitting down the backstretch. 2 wide back there for 5th place.
No, we got 2 of them on the apron. Looks like the 18 of Dew, man. We got one of them pushing up, and those boys held on to that thing. Wow.
Yeah, that was great driving.
No clue how they were able to do that. And 0-1, the Heated Snowman is going to slap the wall, enter in turn 1, and that's going to force the 60 of Cosmic to the outside. 60 of Muffin to the outside lane. And here comes the 7 of Cosmic Storm down the backstretch.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, right behind him, you got that 4 car. He's got underneath the 19 now. That's going to cost him a position, and he's probably going to drag company with him.
I'll tell you what, the 0-1, the Heated Snowman went up there to pick up the 60. I have no clue how they didn't hit anything there, and they are 3 wide down the front stretch.
Yes, sir. And I'll tell you, the last 2 laps, that car on the outside right there's hit the wall.
Yeah, we've got 3 really fast cars back here in this second group, so they probably will catch back up. We've got the 1, the 2, and the 21 all back here together, so we'll see if they can catch back up right here. I would think the 3 of them together will pull this train around here and catch back up to the back of this front pack here.
As the 7 of Cosmic Swarm is going to grow his lead out to about a 3-car length lead. You know, I'm curious to think, what was the 0-1 doing there? Choosing the outside lane, picking up the 60 of Muffin. The only thing I can think of is their teammates down here in the Xfinity Series. But even then, I don't think I'd pick up my teammate because that inside line is so valuable. Because he dropped all the way outside the top 5 because of that. Or he's running 4th. He's currently running P4.
Real quick, HD. There's no caution because there's only 1 car, but the 15 of J Quim, he just ran through the safer barrier head first. That car is demolished.
Ooh, 21 Ingalls gets loose and takes out. I couldn't tell who it was he took out, but he got the outside wall.
Repeat.
And no caution.
Yeah, that's not going to bring caution out.
Ingalls with heavy damage, and he was running in about 12th place when that happened. Yeah, and he definitely got the 76.
Yeah, the 76 is all tore up. I mean,
and Ingalls has heavy damage too.
The damage on that 76, that may be the most damage I've seen on a race car this year.
3 wide, on the outside right there, and that's going to let the 19 underneath of him.
Nah, man, I'm not racing. I'm just commentating this. The only racing I really do when I broadcast is on iRacing on the PC. This is on Xbox. But here comes the 19 car. We saw him out front early on. 19 of owned Cornette got it right that time. The 60 of Muffin right there in P4. We expect at least the 60 of Muffin to get back up there. 19 he has a pretty fast car. He showed speed. But as I said earlier, look at the 7 of Cosmic Storm. He's able to hold it down coming out of turn 4. I think Cosmic might have the best car as he's cutting the grass.
Yeah, well, and like Muffin earlier, I mean, Cosmic was able to actually wash up the track and still hold that position. As right there, I mean, the 4 car could have gotten underneath of him right there and forced him up the track, but he just carried too much speed off of that turn. He's one of the only ones we've been able to do that tonight.
I just feel like he's not washing up as much. I think you're going to wash up because that's kind of the line here at Chicagoland, or even the Cup cars. You know, you wash up to that second patch, that patch coming out of 4. Because I know that patch at a 4 is dangerous if you hit that thing wrong. It's going to bounce you.
That thing is.
And it's going to
yes,
spin
sir.
you. So
that
you're going to wash
deadly.
up a little bit. And there goes the 4 Zachary Jason down the backstretch to the inside of the 7 Cosmic Storm into turn 3.
Yep. And he should have that position. And we're going to see just how stout that 7 car is today. And Muffin goes up high with him. They're 2x2 at the line, HD.
Yeah, 2x2 at the line, but I think that 60 Muffin's going to have to get to that 7's rear bumper because this 19 of owned Cornette is close to the 4 Zachary Jason. And if he gets there, actually the 19 is going to go high as well.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, there's a lot of positions up for grabs right here. And if I'm Muffin, I'm going to stay down in front of that 01, but he decides to go up there with Cosmic.
Cosmic's holding on pretty strong. He's actually going to lead that lap, that time by.
Yeah, and
still side by side.
Yeah, and look how quick that pulled, you know, about 2x2 now, as we've got 7 cars up in this pack all of a sudden with just a little bit of racing going on.
Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. I'm thinking about making a Twitch channel. Maybe one day soon. And guys, that 7 Cosmic Storm is still on the outside before.
Yeah, he is. And I'll tell you one thing that might be causing that, and I just saw it. The 4 car's got a little damage on the left side. That might be helping Cosmic to stay out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, the 7 Cosmic Storm cleared him that time by, and that speaks volumes of his car. I mean, yeah, he had the 60 of Muffin, but it's not like he was on his bumper or anything. It was pretty much just the 70 Cosmic Storm. You know, just strong arm it. You know, we like to call that, he's about to call that a power move on the outside, 70 Cosmic Storm.
Yes, sir, the power move, HD.
Well, it kind of looks like these guys are trying to get the outside line going, too, because they went through the turn there, and the second, third place cars were on the outside.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, right in front of these leaders here, you got that 76 car, and we're going to see how well he does up front as he's fighting to keep a lap here.
I think he's too heavily damaged, and the 70 Cosmic Storm is going to clip the grass. He's going to lose a ton of ground to the 4 Zachary Jason.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how Zachary Jason got that big of a lead right there. I mean, they kind of all broke away. Cosmic got the grass, but the rest of the cars behind him must have checked up.
I don't know what happened to get that huge lead, but he ain't going to have that huge lead for long because they are single filed up there. 3 cars, 4 cars deep, coming at it turn 4. I think these guys are going to be like, all right, let's catch this lead before we start messing around again.
Yep, and we got Muffin to pit road, and along with that started on the outside front row, that's going to be that 32 car of, help me out, Nate.
Oh, the 32? Let's see. 36 is Henny. He's on pit road.
36. Yep, that's it. That's that car. That's the one. It ain't got lightning bolts on it. And they're green on the backstretch.
Man, all right, so there's the 7 Cosmic Storm. He's finally caught up to that 4. Coming in at turn 1. 7 was trying to make a move, looking like Kyle Busch out there on the track. I expect there's 7, not this time, next time by, coming in turn 2 to make a move to the inside. They're going to get into each other, but he is going to save it. That's going to be Cole 315 and the 19 getting into each other. Good save by both drivers, but they've lost a ton of ground.
I do not. Yeah, I do not know how they held on to those things. I mean, they hit doors really hard there. One to the bottom, one to the top, and no caution.
Yeah, and that may be the worst time for that to happen because these guys are starting to pit now, and we've got a big separation between 3rd and 4th right now.
Well, top 3 at the moment is going to be the 4 Zachary Jason, your current race leader, but he's got heat on the outside of the 7 Cosmic Storm. The 42 of Fort Smitty in tow on the outside, sitting in P3. These guys are going to make a power move on the outside of Zachary Jason as Cosmic Storm this time by should clear him out of turn 2.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, how about that highline action right there as Cosmic's showing, flexing his muscles by passing him on the outside here.
Well, here comes the 4 Zachary Jason as he's going to make his green flag pit stop. First green flag pit stops of the night underway, and we know what that's going to do, guys. That's going to reset the thing from a manual restart or modified restart, excuse me, to a regular old restart. And here in the D4C Xfinity Series, as we got 3 cars coming down, it's going to be the 99 as well. That's Cole 315. We're still going to follow along with the 7 to Cosmic Storm, see when he's going to come down.
Do we know how many laps total that this race is tonight? If somebody asking in the chat. It's 200.
Yeah, that's my boy Zach Plays. I actually grew up with him.
Nice. I'm sorry that you had to put up with HD, man.
Yeah, man, he had to move to Texas or whatever. I don't know. He said he wanted to be a cowboy. I don't know. I heard he was riding bulls last time. Talked to him or heard about him. He was down there in Texas riding bulls on some wild ranch. You know, riding wild.
Riding wild bulls or bulls?
I don't know, man. You fill in the blanks. But 7 Cosmics. Well, here comes the 42 of Fort Smitty, and he's going to come down for his green flag pit stop. And guys, I think the 7's got to pit this time by.
Well, I was about to say he was in the wall right there.
He just hit the wall, yeah.
Again, and he is losing a ton of time by being on this track right now. I do not see the advantage of staying out right now. But I'm not the points leader by 150 points either.
This time, he's not pitting again. He's going to go around for one more lap. I mean, the pit here, you got to enter down on the apron in turn 3. I don't get the strategy unless he thinks he can stretch it. But even then, that's a long stretch.
I'll tell you the strategy right now, HD. I've been watching it. I've watched everybody come on pit road. The 7 of Cosmic Storm and the 76 of Repeat are the only 2 cars that have not pitted yet. Repeat is behind the Cosmic Storm, so Cosmic has the entire field a lap down right now.
Yeah, well, Repeat pitted early. He was the first one to pit. He was in front of the leaders, actually, when they all started pitting.
No, he's
No, yeah, he stayed out. He stayed out because he had all that damage from that wreck. He's not pitted yet. Yeah, the 76 is actually running second right
now. I'm showing Ingalls in second place right now, and he's on pit road, and then Fort Smitty third, Zachary Jason's fourth, and Muffin's fifth.
So Ingalls must have been the other car I didn't see pitting then. That was my mistake there.
Yeah, and he may miss a couple. Oh, he barely got her on there. Wow.
We're going to keep an eye out on how this thing cycles out, whether or not the 7 at Cosmic Storm is going to get the lead and recording deeds or something. You get the $10 Amazon gift card. Why don't you flex your muscles on God and be like, pay up, son.
Uh-oh. Yep, I guess there's the shout out.
Gave a shout out. It said at D4C got him. Where my money at? Pay the man. As there goes the 21 of Ingalls. No clue if he's in the race lead or not.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He just came off a pit road, and it's gonna cycle around now. And that's gonna give the 4 car the lead. Muffin is gonna be in second.
Well, the 7 lost a ton of ground.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, the 16 is gonna get around him right now, maybe. And get this. Pit road, 7.9 second pit stop. He took 2 tires.
Interesting strategy call right there, but like you just said, the 4 car Zachary Jason, your current race. You saw his race here? Because the 7's in front of them all.
Cosmic is still the leader right now, but it's ticking down fast.
Yeah,
it's ticking down fast. Zachary Jason second, Muffin's third, Heated Snowman is fourth, and I didn't get to see who's fifth as we're on lap 28 of 42 in the stage here. Fort Smitty's going to be fifth. And we're about to see the 2-tire strategy here, see if it can hang on. And I know the tire wear here at Chicago is not really too bad,
nice smooth track. It's not like on Atlanta or Auto Club where it's gonna chew up them tires. Then you get a lot of wear. Tires wear pretty good here. Only thing is though, I've raced with some of the best on the game. In league races and everything. When in doubt, take 4 tires. So I guarantee you they're gonna end up winning this thing.
Oh yeah, crew chief, I'm not leaving pit road unless you give me 4 tires. Just saying.
Unless the 4 hits the grass like what just happened, that's gonna kill this 60 of Muffin, and Muffin's gonna get clobbered into turn 1 and Fort Smitty into 42. If I was a Russian judge, that's pretty lame actually. I'd probably get that a 0.2.
And I'm gonna
caution, no caution.
No caution on the track.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the saving grace for every one of those cars that was just involved in that is that there's 12 to go in the stage. If they can hang on right here, oh man, and the 42 hit road again here. I think, no, he's back on the track now.
I think the person that's most happy to see that's going to be the 7 Cosmic Storm. Because without doubt, he's now got a full straightaway on that 4 of Zachary Jason, and he should be able to pull this thing out for the stage win.
Yeah, he's got 4.5 over second and third, and 9.5 over fourth and fifth. And fourth is going to be Augustus 24 now, and fifth is going to be Cole 315. This is in the front stretch wall pretty hard. And he's dragging it up against the wall here, HD.
Who's that?
The 36 of... Help me out again, Knights. Short-term memory loss.
Henny. That's just old person.
Henny.
That's his old person memory loss. Hey, not short-term.
Get off my lawn! Get out of my yard!
If I'm not mistaken, I've actually used to race with Henny back there in Evolution. I remember the name Henny. I think it's Hennessy. So maybe it's not the same person.
You probably remember that from when you went bar crawling there last month. Oh.
Well, these green flag pit stops have definitely strung the field out, guys.
Oh
yeah, I'm just kind of clicking around here, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of damage right now. 8 to go in the stage.
Yeah, Cosmic Storm should just about have this stage wrapped up with 8 to go. I mean, he's almost got a full straightaway still on second place.
Yeah, and he's losing time right now.
Oh yeah.
I just saw Muffin. I just saw Muffin get into the wall too, so I don't know if it's the 2 tires possibly or what's going on with that car, but Muffin just smacked the wall.
He got involved in that wreck. He's got heavy damage.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the only car I see that's not damaged on the track right now is the Cosmic Storm.
Oh boy, as this thing is spread out, might as well put some. What you guys have for dinner tonight? What you guys have?
I did not have dinner tonight yet. I was in the middle of dealing with my kids and getting them dinner. I forgot to eat dinner, and it was time to do the race, so I'll have to eat dinner afterwards.
Well, those damn kids, you heard it here first from our very own Knights. Don't have kids because you don't eat dinner. What about you, Dennis?
Yep. True story. Pork chops and sauerkraut here.
Well, that sounds terrible. Did you make it?
Are you crazy? I'm still alive.
Probably went out there in his Nissan Maxima and picked it up, and by the time he got there, it was cold because his Nissan Maxima is slower than slow. But just in case you guys are wondering, I had grilled cheese tonight, burnt about 2 out of 3 of them, so my percent rating went down to under 50%. I'm burning grilled cheese.
Man, I'll tell you, you're doing good when you burn grilled cheese and mess up a can of tuna. I'm just saying. But I will tell you that I can cook. Yeah, I can cook some mean ramen noodles though, if you wanted to know.
Ramen noodles? What kind of yellow belly stuff is that?
No, you don't know the struggle, bro. go have some kids. You'll understand.
I'm okay. Maybe we should get back to the racing, right? Anything going on out there on the track?
Yeah, we are coming to, I'm pretty sure 3 to go right here in the stage. Cosmic has a 3.1 second lead over second and third, 8.1 and 8.2 over fourth and fifth. And Cosmic's just cruising around. I mean, like running down to the store real quick to get some hot dogs.
I do love me some hot dogs, man. They're easy, quick to make. It's Cosmic Storm, if I'm not mistaken, this time by 2 to go in stage number 2. Kind of can't wait to hit this checker fly, to re-rack them and stack them. Because, A,
right on.
We should be not doing a modified since we had a green flag pit stop. Go back to the regular green flag status here in D4C Xfinity Racing League.
Yep, and the pits are closed. 2 to go in the stage.
It'll be interesting to see how many cars we have a lap down. I'm sure we got a few.
How do I burn grilled cheese? Easy. I turn the heat too hot because I hate waiting for food to get heated up, and I burn the heck out of it.
Impatient.
I'll tell you what, the 7 is struggling right now. He's going to get caught.
Well, he's not going to get caught because he's taking the white flag for this stage, but they are down to 2 seconds now.
If he has one more turn like he did coming out of turn 2, he's just coasting this baby. As you're right, that time he got it, but he didn't get it by much. If they didn't mess up where that 4 car hit the grass, he'd have been long caught.
Yeah, he's going to actually end that stage, and he went from a 3.2 second lead, and he's going to end that stage right there. They had him down to 8 tenths. And just so you know, those 2 tires right there, we turned 15 laps since they pitted, and he's down to 29% on his left sides.
Man, he burned the heck out of him.
Right on.
I don't think that's going to be the strategy to go down there at the end of the race.
No. Top 5, Cosmic, Zachary Jason, Heated Snowman, Augustus, Cole 315. We're going to have Ownage in 6th. 7th is going to be the Own Cornet. 8th, Georgia Dozer. 9th, Force Smitty. And the top 10 is going to be D4C Dooman in the 18. Going into the pit stop. I look for everybody to take 4 and 2.
Oh my, this is what it looks like to have cars on the same picture.
Where did all these cars come from?
Cycle back around. I need the tool man. So I can just click on the 7 Cosmic Storm instead of cycling through 20 cars. But we made it there. We made it there. On the outside of him is going to be the 4 of Zachary Jason. 0-2, or 0-1, the Heated Snowman is actually going to move with the P3. The 2 of Augustus, your pole sitter of the race back there in P4. Sitting in P5 is going to be the 99 of Cole 315. On the outside of Cole 315 is going to be the 1 of Onich. Back there in 6th, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be the 19 looking machine of Owned Cornet. On the outside of Owned Cornet. Who is that? It's going to be the 20. Oh, Georgia Dozer. First time naming him out.
Yeah, and I believe that's going to round out that top 10 with Dooman there. And 11th place, I believe, is that Ingalls? And Ingalls has been struggling this race, I'll tell you. I mean, I think this is his chance. This just went to pit road with a failed motor right as we were about to take that green flag.
What? You're crazy. He's still
Look
out
how
there.
quick.
He's in turn 1.
No,
yes.
no, sir.
He's right here. I'm on the 21.
I said 16.
Oh. Well, you said
it's a 1 and a 6, not a 2 and a 1. Just saying.
Hey man, you know, I went to high school. That's it. Public school.
Right.
I went to school in Dundalk. Who knows? You guys don't know what that is, but it happens, man. We get stuff mixed up around that part of town. But coming down into turn 1 is going to be the 4 or excuse me, the 7, the Cosmic Storm, 4 in tow. Top 3 are going to stay the same. What did they win in this series? In this series, they win nothing, but on Thursday night, they actually race for cash. I think most of the time it's just $15, and people out in the chat can actually win a $10 Amazon gift card by picking a driver. And there's the 4 yet again hitting the apron. I'll tell you what, the 4's made one friend tonight I know of, and that's going to be the white line.
Yeah, I mean, it's like him and our D4C Carroll there, our best buddies, baking cookies here on that apron at Chicagoland.
Yes, sir. But 7 Cosmic Storm still out here flexing the muscles as the 2 of Augustus in tow, back in P2. I think it's the first time tonight we've seen him back up inside the top 5 with a clean car. Be interesting to see what he can do. We know he's got a fast car because he sat on pole. Only question is, what can he do with it? Because that 01, the Heated Snowman, is right on his bumper. Just don't think he's going to try and make anything happen. I think he's going to try and push him, get that draft on the 7, take a time and just right coming out of turn 4, take advantage of him washing up the track, and then you get below him coming down the back front stretch.
I'll just tell you that another thing that all these drivers right here coming out of 3 and 4, the 1 is the 160 and 36. Another thing that these drivers here win is they're trying to win a cup ride, if you will, so that they can get up there and battle for that money on Thursday nights.
You just comment a gamer tag in the chat. That's all you got to do. And then if that person wins and you're the first person to pick it, $10 Amazon gift card brought to you by the league sponsor of D4C Cup Series. That's going to be mycolorstreetnails.com/StarShineNails. Now, guys, Valentine's Day passed, Christmas passed. If you bought your loved one horrible gifts and you're still sleeping on the couch, well, look no farther. Easter is around the corner. Heard our very own Dirty Deeds picked up some mycolorstreetnails.com/StarShineNails for his loved one, and I guarantee you Deeds might be in bed the next night.
Yes, sir. Nothing like a sundress, a cute little Easter dress, and some pretty nails, just saying.
Yeah, there you go. Or he'll be on the air mattress, at least in the room. One of the two is going to happen, but hey, he won't be sleeping on the couch, right, Deeds?
Right. Might be in the... My dog's got a pretty nice house. Crash with him.
As the top 6 are still single filed out, the 7 Cosmic Storm down the backstretch. Nothing happening up here. The 2 of Augustus caught him. But Knights, you might know Augustus more than I do, but I get the vibe that 2 is more of a calm driver. He's not really going to force the issue too much.
Yeah, he seems to be that way every week. Seems to be one of them guys that's just really patient, kind of like a Fort Smitty. And it's actually got him a win this year. The 2 has been to victory lane this year, so just real calm, cool, collected, and tries to find himself there at the end. And he's got himself in position for that. Let's see if he can hang on to it.
Well, and I'll tell you one thing that I'm seeing that I'm really digging up here at the front. I mean, these guys are all single filed up here. They're running away, but I mean, you've got 6 cars up here in this front pack, and as soon as one person makes a move, we're going to be back to racing.
Well, we got 2 cars. First time in the top 5. Right there in 3rd place is going to be the 99 of Cole, 315. Moving up to P3. Be interesting to see, and he's going to try and make a move on the inside of that 2 of Augustus into turn 3. Nothing happening that time by, but there's also the 20 of Georgia Dozer as the 7 Cosmic Storm is going to wash up the track. He's going to slide down, though, in front of the 2.
Yeah, and I was about to say, you know, our entire top 5 right now, with the exception of Cosmic, is people that we have not seen up here tonight. And they're really right now in line and trying to get away from these other guys, as we got pretty much 3 packs running around the track now. And I truly believe that 2 car can make the move and pass Cosmic anytime that he wants.
You know, I think we've seen that all night, though. It's just a draft pool. I mean, we all know this Xfinity series, they have the best draft effect, or at least the most serious, the most pull you're going to get. So if you can time it just right coming out of turn 2, you get that pull, and that's exactly what happened there with the 99 at Cole 315. Just wasn't quite able to get under the 2 because the 2 was still pulling draft off the 7.
Yes, sir, and I believe, you know, if whoever goes and gets the line on the bottom, I think that there's going to be at least probably three of these cars back here that's going to go with that person. And then we're going to have a three-wide battle, and that second pack's going to be right up here again. Not a three-wide, but a 2x2x2, if you will. They're a little out of line right now, and that's going to help that second pack.
Yeah, the 19 of Owen Cornette pulling a power move on the outside of the 20 of Georgia Dozer, and an 0-1 Ahita Snowman is in tow, and Georgia Dozer's going to lose 2 spots.
Yeah, that was a great move around that outside. As now the second pack, they're running side by side, 2 deep.
Yeah, I'm currently looking at that at the moment. We got the 21 of Ingalls on the inside. The 1 car and the 60 of Muffin slicing and dicing up there. What a move.
Yeah, that's impressive right there. And Ingalls is going to dive underneath here, and he's going to try to bring that 18 of Dooman with him.
That was very impressive from the 60 of Muffin. I mean, it looked like Kyle Busch out there, the way he was slicing and dicing that thing. If I was a tomato, I'll tell you what, I'd be all chopped up in all sorts of ways, being thrown on a taco on Taco Wednesday. They only had Taco Wednesdays. I tell you what, they might make one with that move the 60 of Muffin pulled out there.
Muffin tacos, if you will.
I think that sounds terrible. Who would ever eat that? But we got
on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I just say some random stuff and hope people laugh.
We winging it. We winging it.
I just wing it, dude.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this second pack, man, I think they're finally going to get it straight and get in line.
I'm pretty sure we got every car on the track right now single file. Even that little pack of 3 we got back there, they decided to go single file as well.
Well, I think that's the only chance that they got of getting up here and catching these leaders. And I don't think that we're done with cautions yet. I mean, we got too many people stacked up on each other getting these massive runs in these Xfinity cars for it to go caution-free, I believe. As there's 91 laps to go right now.
And if for some reason we do have a caution, guys, there is 2 cars a lap down. The 76 of Repeat and the 15 of Jay Quinn are a lap down.
Yeah.
And they're 2 of the 3 cars that's back there in that back 3 with Zachary Jason. You know, that 4 car's wanting them to figure it out, because that 4 car, would like to get back up to at least this second pack to see if he could get something done. Because that 4 car has been one of the strongest cars tonight, but he's found himself back here in the very back now.
Yes, sir. And I'll tell you one thing. I mean, that second pack, they were catching the front guys here, but these front guys have stopped battling for positions now, and they're trying to walk away, and it's working. I mean, they're a second pack now. As the second pack is back to side by side.
Yeah, the 21 of Ingalls is going to get by the 60 of Muffin that time by. Still got the 1 of Onich back here, and P3, we're going to call it, what is P9 probably.
Yep.
We got the 18 of Dooman, top 10, running in 10th. But like you guys said, man, these guys just need any single file out and catch this front pack. And the 1 of Onich is going to get wicked loose in turn 1. He's going to wash up the track. 18 of Dooman and the 42 is going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, it looked like that they got from when he was transitioning back up, as we know that does happen here sometimes. And I mean, look how much distance that cost the 18 and the 42 from Ingalls and Muffin in the 21 and the 60.
These guys keep messing around, and this pack of 4 back here is going to catch them.
Yeah, the 18 just got around the 42 here, and the 1 is looking back underneath. And Muffin and Ingalls was almost side by side right there.
There's a battle right now going on for second place, because the 99 of Cole 315 got up under Augustus with the 01 Ahita Snowman in tow. There goes the 19. Looking towards the outside, but I think he was just looking for the angle in the turn 1, as the 2 of Augustus is going to drop back to 5th place more than likely, and they are still side by side for 3rd down the backstretch.
Yeah, and that's going to let the 7 of the Cosmic Storm, he's put about 5-6 car lengths on 2nd place now. And if I'll tell you, he's got 4/10 right now. If he can get that thing to about 6, 7, they better line him up, or else they won't. They'll lose.
I don't think he's going to run away, especially with this draft. And honestly, this might hurt him more because they're going to get a heck of a draft with that far of a distance. If it's time right, they should be able to clear him with ease.
And I'll tell you, he just put 2/10 on him in that turn right there. He's got it up to 7/10 now, HD.
Yeah, but these guys just got some filed out. This 0-1 Heated Snowman will catch the Cole 315. Currently sitting P2. Augustus is going to drop back to P4. Still in P5 is going to be the 19 of Owned Cornette. And the 20 of Georgia Dozer is going to be running 6.
Yeah, guys in the second group's actually figured out, hey, we might need to get single file again, so let's see if they can catch that front group now or if they get back to racing side by side.
I had this second and third now side by side again. That's going to allow Cosmic to put a little more distance on him.
Yeah, it looks like that. The 99 Colt 315 arched up a ton at a turn 4. We've been seeing it all night long. Colt 315 is going to sneak down. It's just not going to have it done. He had the room to do it, just didn't do it.
And Jeremy Smith is asking how many to go, and it's 83. It's going to be 82 at the line right here.
You know what's funny is when you last called the lap counts, that's when you asked that, so I thought you saw it.
I didn't see it. I just now looked over there. Sorry about that.
You psychic? Do you see the future?
I must. I think that you were giving me some kind of telepathy, if you will. Must be a Chevy Cruze thing.
Hopefully that's a good thing. But, like you said, I mean, I stand corrected because the 70 Cosmic Storm's now got about a 10-car length lead on second place as these boys are racing. You know they got to see them getting farther out there.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying there, HD. I mean, Cosmic now is up to 1.2 seconds over second place. He's got 5 laps of fuel left in the tank. So, green flag stop, 1 second lead. He could be out here at a 1.5 seconds, a 2-second lead after pit stops. Yeah, because, I mean, one thing's for sure, you don't want to come in side by side racing somebody into pit road. Cosmic's got clean sailing into the pits.
They ain't going to be able to do that anyway down there in the apron.
Yeah, guys, the second pack had lost a car. They were down to 4 cars. The 42 of Fort Smitty had drilled the wall, and he is now bringing that thing to pit road to go ahead and make his green flag stop.
Well, and he's coming just a little early, but I'm not sure it's going to really matter.
Well, here comes the first pitters out front. That's going to be the 0-1 of Heated Snowman coming down for his green flag pit stop.
Yes, sir. Cosmic still got 3 laps of fuel in the tank. We're on lap 121 of 200.
One more pit stop to go. If not 2.
There's at least 2 more pit stops, as I believe they're getting 31 to a tank. So, you know, 120. It's going to be 80 to 79 to go right now for Cosmic. So, yeah, he's got at least 2 more stops.
I mean, Cosmic's is walking away with this at the moment. As
without a doubt.
Third and fourth are pretty spread out. 19 of Owen Cornette's going to be sitting P3. And this time by, it looks like the 2 of Augustus, 7 of Cosmic. All actually top 4 coming down.
Yep.
Looks like everybody's coming down. Because everyone
Cosmic's got that. Yeah, Cosmic's got that big lead, HD, right here coming on the pit road. He's got a 1.6. And
I don't know. I feel like they closed that pretty good.
Well, I'm not so sure that they didn't get a penalty back there behind him.
Someone might have got a penalty, but I mean, looking right now, that 2 car is not far behind 7.
Yeah, and Cosmic had a 2-second lead when they hit the line right there. So we're going to see how this all works out. And Cosmic got on pit road real well. And the crew comes around the left side right here. They're putting 2 tires on it. Oh, and they're going to take 2 cans of gas. And they're going to put right sides on it too, HD.
Shouldn't they put the right sides on first?
Hey, I'm winging it, okay?
Well, there goes the 7 of Cosmic Storm coming off the pit road. There goes the 2 Now pit exit's going to be key as these guys back here are going to come out in a lot of cars, and here comes someone down the front stretch. Don't really have eyes on who that's going to be, but that's going to be the 01 Heated Snowman.
Well, and I'll tell you, Cosmic got off of the pit road right there. He had a 2-second lead coming in. He's going to have half a straightaway coming out.
Well, there goes the 01 Heated Snowman all the way up to P2. And he's got himself about a 5-car length lead on third place now, up 2 of Augustus.
Yeah, and what I'm showing here, every car that was on pit road came off 0.6 apart. And Cosmic has a 2.6 second lead right now. So he actually gained 0.6 getting into the pit. And Heated Snowman is actually gaining on him right now, and he's going to in second place. Third is going to be Augustus. Fourth is Own Cornet, and running at the top 5 is going to be Cole 315.
I think it's going to be the battle to watch, but I think the biggest winner out of that pit stop is going to be the 21 of Ingalls, because he is now moved in 6th place right behind Cole 315. If you remember, Ingalls was in that second pack.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And there goes Ingalls down on the inside to turn 3. He's got the advantage, and the 99 is going to drift back.
Yeah, I'll tell you, second place here, I mean, Heated Snowman, he was on the track up to speed. He's going to be the one that's 2 seconds back right now. Third place, Augustus, is 3 seconds back. Own Cornet in 4th is 3.3, and 5th place is Ingalls with a miraculous comeback from earlier tonight. He's 3.5 seconds down.
Well, I expect these guys to catch Cosmic before it's all over. I mean, he's a single car out there. He's not going to be able to hold it off, especially when these guys are on fresher tires. These guys need to work together right now at this very time to pick up the time on Cosmic. They just got to do it. You know, stop racing, and there goes the 21 Ingalls down on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, HD, but we saw it before pit stops here. Those guys just let Cosmic get out there to a 2-second lead because they were racing each other. Stop.
Did you fall asleep on us?
No, I've been panning through the field here, and I'm trying to figure out what these guys may need to do to try to catch up to the Cosmic Storm, because it's kind of shocking, guys. I mean, I know y'all were talking about how they were, battling side by side, and they let Cosmic get away a little bit, but he's just continuing to pull away. And I don't understand what the guys behind them is going to have to do to catch this 7. I think without a caution, I don't even know if they could catch him while drafting him. I mean, he's got clean air. He's definitely got a great setup underneath that thing, and I think we're watching something pretty amazing here, that we're watching one car be able to pull away from 4 drafting.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the where I see him really pulling on those guys is with his corner speed. As now, I mean, they've caught the Heated Snowman finally, and they're 2.5, 6, and 7 and 8 seconds back now. And look, I mean, now they're not in line. They're back there. If they would get in line and stay in line, they would catch Cosmic. But back there battling for 2nd and 3rd place, they're not going to catch him. No way.
No, they're not going to, and he's just pulling away. He has no competition right now. Like, he has nothing in front of him, he has nothing behind him. He all he's got to do is just hit his marks. And as a driver, that's all you ask for, is to have your clean track and be able to hit your marks and have no pressure behind you. I mean, I know he's got his rear view mirror up. He's probably looking at it every now and then, but if I was him, I wouldn't look at it very much. I'd go 4 or 5 laps at a time, just concentrate on hitting my marks, and occasionally look up to see where they're at. But I mean, this is just something we're watching here, guys. I didn't think we'd see this in this race tonight, because I figured they'd be all over each other the whole race.
Now, I tell you, there is one strategy that could change the complexion of the race. I mean, at some point you're going to have to take the half a can and the 2 tires for the half a pit stop. Most people take that at the end. Cosmic's probably going to do that, but I mean, are you going to do the same thing the leader does every time? Or, you know, you take 2 right now, get some track position, maybe a caution comes out, and then you take your 4. There's still some strategies to be played.
Well, I'll tell you what, you just said caution, and caution is out.
There it is. Yes, sir. Not exactly sure why that happened, but I know Cosmic didn't want to see that. And right now, the pit window is not open, if you will. We've got 67 to go. They're getting 31 to a tank. I mean, I think you could probably save that 5.
Oh, you could definitely save that over a run.
60. Well, he's got 2. They got 2 runs to do it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could definitely save 5 laps in 2 runs.
And I'll tell you, I mean, this right here is an opportunity for a guy like Ingalls, who just has not had the speed here today, to drop back and save that, get up here and have a good finish as he's trying to catch the Cosmic Storm for that points lead. I mean, granted, nobody's catching Cosmic for that points lead.
I don't see it happening. I mean, he's got 100 points on the whole field, if I'm not mistaken, if not more now.
Yeah.
But sitting there in P2, guys, it's going to be the 01 Ahidas Snowman. P3 is going to be the 19 of Own Cornet. P4 is going to be the 2 of Augustus. 21 car of Engels sitting in P5, making his way towards the front. Outside of him is going to be Cole, 315. The 1 of Onich back there in P7. Outside of Onich is going to be the 60 of Muffin. We know he's got a good car. Behind those guys, looks like it's going to be the 18 of Dewman. On the outside of Dewman is going to be Georgia Dozer, round out your top 10.
And Knights, you might know, I'm not so sure myself, but I don't know who got the free pass, whether it was the 76 or the 15. I'm not sure which one got that free pass.
It was the 15. He was right in front of him right there. So the 76 is the last car that's not on the lead lap. So he needs a quick caution to get back in the race, and he's running good times. I've been watching him some too. He's got his car finally running good. He's just got to get it back on the lead lap.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be 63 to go when they drop the green.
Well, they dropped the green, and the 70 Cosmic Storm out front yet again, with the 19 getting a good jump on the inside. Look like they are still under modified restarts.
$63 to go when Cosmic took the green right there. Oh, and Engels gets loose, and he put the 1 in the wall. There's the caution that the 76 needed.
Yes, sir.
I'm honestly kind of shocked. This is a rough night tonight.
Oh, this is definitely not Iowa.
Yeah, we've definitely had our different spurts here. We had a lot of cautions early, then we had our long green flag run there, and I don't want to say we're going to go back into the cautions here, but we are in the last stage. We're getting close to 50 to go. I mean, it looks like it may be going that direction. You hope as a fan of watching these races, you don't want to see that. You want to see these guys battle it out to the end. And you definitely don't want to see them go single file, especially if you're at the back of this field. You don't want to get too many more cautions and go single file.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I mean, you got Cosmic up here leading right now. We've seen him push up off the turn. If the cars that are behind him, I think it's whenever they get that big speed run in a draft, and the leader is carrying so much speed in there, it's just letting that car push up as, look, we got a lead change up here. The 01 and the 19.
This is a little strategy call. I think all these guys ended up staying out.
Yes, they did.
Cosmic Storm.
He's all the way back to, I think, 9th.
He lost a ton of spots.
Sure did, and he only took a half a can. So without a doubt, the entire, almost a whole top 10 just shifted because those guys stayed out.
That just tells me if they go green, the Cosmic Storm's planning a strategy for that last pit stop. That's what that tells me.
Well, like I mean, a whole bunch of gas. They only made it 1 lap.
Yeah, and everybody right now can make it on one more stop. So I don't see where there's any advantage. And they could do that thanks to the caution, even from the last pit stop. So Cosmic really didn't need to pit right there.
Be interesting if he gets back into the top 3 guys if he get him up in the booth to ask him about that call right there.
HD always talking about me hitting the wall. Looks like a bunch of Luis Zatars out here on the track tonight. Out on the track tonight. Zatar? I think I said that right. I don't know.
Louis Zater. It's French.
It's Luis. It's Luis. Get it right. And they are going single file restart.
Wouldn't that only be 2 cautions? I mean,
nah.
No, I don't think they went single file. I just think they got single file really
I
quick,
think
one
they
into
single.
one.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, they were definitely side by side when they took it. But
oh, was I sleeping? Was I sleeping during that?
Yep, you were sleeping. You were sleeping.
All I know, guys, is we have every car on the track. All I know is we got every car on the track back on the lead lap. So you never know who can win this thing now.
Yep, Snowman's holding his ground on the outside on the 2 of Augustus at the moment.
Yeah, and Augustus, we saw him in the beginning of this race. When he gets the clean air on the nose, man, he's got a strong car. Along with that 99 and then Muffin also. Little side draft out of that 01.
Yeah, a little side draft, but it ain't going to work too much because the 2's got him cleared down the front stretch, and the 99, the 01's going to make a little door contact going down into turn 1. 99 still putting pressure. The 01 still holding decently strong out there as the 60 of Muffin is going to move to the outside lane.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that 19, he started front row on the outside, and look, he keeps on losing spots. And Cosmic's moved up to the high side, and he's not gained anything here so far. And the 01 has now made his way back to the bottom. The 99's moved up to 2nd place. Muffin's going to drop in the 60 and 4th, top 4, and then Engel's 5th place.
And it looks like the 7 Cosmic finally got down there as the 4 and Zachary Jason's going to get stuck on the outside lane. Looks like that 7's going to be running 7th, 8th place. I'm going to go ahead and say I need that toll.
Yep, Cosmic is in. No, he's not in 7th place, HD. He's in 10th.
Yeah, he's toward the back of the field here.
I don't know. There's about 4.
Oh, contact. 99 holds it together. They got 01 got under him on that apron. They were 2 wide right there. Little contact. Yeah. He held on to. Oh, the heated Snowman gets the apron, and there's a big wreck.
I think that involved. I'm gonna say that involved 13 of the 16 cars out on track.
Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna do it right, right?
It looked like the 2 of Augustus when he was coming down to hit the apex. He chopped the nose off of that 01.
Yep,
because you can see when he came down, that 01 is shot straight left, hit the apron, and we've been saying all night long, you touch that white line, there's just no saving it, especially when you're racing that close in the pack. The person behind you just has no time to react to that.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I tell you, Cosmic didn't get involved in that. He's in 6th place right now. He's going to go ahead and I'm not sure if he's going to pit again, but I mean, the menu is up. I'm taking tires right now. I don't think there's going to be a move to get to the front, if you will.
I think everybody is going to pit. I think that'd be the best move right there.
Yep, and Cosmic.
I don't think 15 of Jake Quinn pitted because he's only at the P2 now.
Well, I think right now I am definitely pitting. I'm taking 4. That's going to just help me to be able to take 2 on this last stop if it comes down to that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, HD, that 15 of Jaquim, he was one of the 2 cars that was the lap down that got their laps back, so he's definitely making the most of it now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he's got some real heat up here on this high line who now if this high line's going to go anywhere, look back there, 3rd and 4th place back on the high line. You got Cosmic and Muffin, and Ingalls.
Yeah, you can't throw away that 21 car right there in front of him.
Yeah, Ingalls has made his way up to 4th place now, so fitting to get good. Put your seatbelt on your TV, everybody.
Well, good Lord, a 60 car and Muffin's warming up his tires, but I think he's warming up that right side of his car as well, just slapping the wall going down the backstretch.
Yeah, I think maybe he had a little aero issue there, and he was trying to, you know, get that door banged in a little bit.
Going on Battlefield Motorsports, how's it going, buddy? Doing a little D4C Xfinity Series broadcast as the 2 of Augustus is going to take them around this time by. Once they hit the line, green flags in the air.
Yeah, and they went full tilt restart that time. And look how quick they get him in line. Muffin is left out on the high side. And the 4 that got real loose on the bottom? No, it wasn't the 4. It wasn't the 15. It's another red car. We'll just call it the red car.
Well, you got about, I don't know, there's quite a bit of red cars out there tonight.
Yeah, I think it might have actually been Cosmic.
Well,
as I'm looking back from the leader, and every single car is in line right now.
Can't throw away this 2, man. He got the, like you said earlier, he got the pole for a reason. He's got a fast car.
Oh.
Now he has the clean air, but here comes the 21 of Ingalls, looking low on the 4 of Zachary Jason. Nothing happening, but coming out of turn 4, he's going to be able to exit a little lower. Look at his sneak up under him down the tri-oval. Hits the grass. One of Onich is going to smack the wall, and I have no clue how they all saved that.
Yeah, and the car that suffered from that. Oh, there, the one car just got into 2 other cars in the back.
Yeah, the one was still trying to catch that, and he came down, got a little close to the 76, and forced the 76 down to the apron, took out the 2 cars behind him.
Yeah, the 01 of the Heated Snowman was in that too.
That's what's up right for the 01 Heated. You know, he's got a definitely solid top 5 car.
Yep, 36 is on pit road right now with a blown engine.
Yeah, it was a real tough break for the 76 guys. First race in D4C, he had fought to get that lap back, just got that lap back, and now the car is all tore up again.
Yeah, and I mean, he's had a pretty rough go at it here today. I think he was actually got back on the lead lap and stayed there for what, 15 laps?
Yeah, it wasn't very long. And the car looked good. He was making a little bit of moves. You know, he still was toward the back of the field, but he was making some moves, but just wrong place, wrong time right there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that our leader up here, Augustus, I'm watching him, and as he's arcing this thing in, he is getting the wall almost into 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, the top 3 are still nose to tail as the 7 of Cosmic Storm, like you guys said, is moving towards the front, up the P4 with the 60 of Muffin and Toad, 20 of Ingalls right there. And this front 10, I mean, you can throw a blanket on them. They're all nose to tail.
Yes, sir, they sure are. And I'll tell you, if I'm 5th place and back,
the 4,
with a nice save, the 4's around.
Looked like the 4 hit the white again.
Yes, sir, he sure did. And I tell you, he actually got into the side of Muffin. Muffin held on to it. And HD, there's no caution.
I have no clue how the caution got. No, still no caution.
Yeah. I tell you, the 4 got on the apron right there, and that was right in front of Cosmic. Cosmic actually clipped him, and that's what sent him around. Him and Muffin hit doors, and it put him on the apron there. And with heavy damage running around back. He lost a ton of places, and he's 3rd place, and I've got to say, he's probably 2 seconds back. Him and Muffin are together right now, but they both are damaged.
Yeah, the guy looking the best right now is that 2 of Augustus, our pole sitter.
Yeah, and I mean, he's only got 1 car on his bumper, and that car was a lap down there. I think he's probably content to just ride around, and with that right there, I'm praying no caution comes out now.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. It's kind of crazy that caution they come out there. I mean, that took out over half the field, I think.
Oh, yeah, that was third place on back. Once again.
Well,
and no caution.
2 cars happy. This is going to be the 2 of Augustus, like you said, in 15 of Jake Quinn. I think, and you said Jake Quinn's probably, happy to be riding around. I think you're right. He's not even touching the 2's bumper.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I said that Cosmic had heavy damage. I'm riding around with him here, and he actually doesn't have too much damage from that, as he just got into the back bumper of that 4 car. Muffin is going to have a little damage, but Muffin and Cosmic are 3rd and 4th right now. We know how these 2 work together. It's only 1.2 seconds from Cosmic up to the leader, so he is not out of this thing, as there's 39 to go. 38 at the line.
Well, I expect these guys to run it dry, or at least 5 laps to go before they come down and pit. You don't want to pit early and then get trapped lap down. And you're like, oh man, well, shouldn't pit it.
Yeah, I think they're going
about 5. I think once that thing ticks 5, I'm coming down.
I don't think they can do it in 5. There's 38 to go right now. You get 31 to a tank, and caution. What was it? Was it 29? I believe they're going to need 2 full fuel runs to make it.
What? How many laps are left?
From the last pit stop, if you will. Right now there's 37.
Yeah, they just need to make it 6 more laps and they're good to go.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone can make it probably to where you're only going to take 1 can.
Oh no, you're gonna need 2 cans. I don't think anyone's at the point where you can just take 1 can. And even if you do that, I mean, we saw the 7 do it. He should have lost that stage when he did that. If the 4,
he should have.
The 4 had nicked the grass, and that just killed the momentum behind him.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, don't look now, but guess who's coming for the lead?
The 7 Cosmic Storm. He got that draft of 15 of Jake Quinn. Looking to the outside. Nothing working. Actually, the 2 of Augustus is going to go up there and try and pull him along in here, side by side for 2nd place. And look at Cosmic on the outside pulling a power move past Jay Quinn.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I don't know that the 21 came up there to try to pull him around as much as he's trying to block that.
If I was a 2 car, I would not be pulling that 7 around. I try to keep him back there in 3rd place as much as I can.
Right on.
Because Cosmic is looking to the outside of the 2 now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the 2 barely led that lap right there. Now, if he's able to clear him right here, HD, I'm sliding this thing to the wall, but he ain't gonna. Cosmic's too fast in that high line.
Yeah, Cosmic, he's got a fast car.
Without a doubt, the class of the field, the points leader, back up here showing these boys exactly why he's that.
I'll tell you what he done right there. He pinched him down coming off the 4. That's what he's done the last couple of times around, and that's allowed the 7 to get more of a run off the corner, and that has allowed him to do exactly what he just done right there.
Well, new race leader is going to be the 7 Cosmic Storm. He's got him clear. Also, we got to remember, I think the 2 and the 15 right here stayed out. Cosmic has a little bit fresher tires.
Yes, sir. And the pit window is opening next lap.
We're good, Deeds. I'm pitting.
Right.
I'm pitting.
Cosmic's
open. We're going to call it over.
It's open now. It's open now, and Cosmic's got 8 laps of fuel. If I'm Cosmic, I know I've got the fastest car. It doesn't matter. I have to go like you said. On back in the field, I mean, if I can get on there and take half a can, and if it gets me in, because, I mean, look how far back. 5th place is 5 seconds back right now. Muffin in 4th place is 2 seconds back. And, I mean, after that, you tell me where everyone's at. We need the tool.
No, I need GPS, not just the tool. But, yeah,
right?
That's right. I mean, he said, what, 8 laps ago, a couple laps ago. So, yeah, I think 5. When he hits 5, maybe 4, we're like, all right, I'm coming down. Take tires and 2 cans. I'm going to make it to the end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, we got Battlefield Motorsports out here in the chat. He said he's all strapped in and ready.
You might need a 5-point harness. And a helmet.
5-point harness and a PVC roll cage. Come on.
Yeah, but Cosmic is strong. I mean, he not only like catch these guys, but he's gone.
Yeah, first car to pit road is going to be that 76 car. All right, HD. Cosmic's got 5 laps of fuel. Let's see if he's going to energy.
No, he's not coming this time. The 2 is.
And that's a good move out of the 2, I can tell you right now, because Cosmic's walking away out here. I think at this point right here, if I learned anything earlier, I'm taking that 4.
Oh, yeah.
No way I'm taking 2.
And the 2 is going to lose a ton of ground as he's going to windshield wiper his way down pit road.
Weaker.
Lose a little time doing that. But yeah, Deez, I'm with you. I think they got to take 4, 2 cans, make it to the end. Especially with this, like, you're going to go almost 30 laps. You can't take 2 tires if you're going to go that many laps.
Second place coming in now.
You will blow a left something. I don't know if it's going to be a left front or left rear. Maybe you might even blow the spare tire under the car if you end up doing that.
It might be the left-right rear.
Here comes the 21 of Ingalls, and that's the 15 of Jay Quim, who was mighty squirrely down there getting down pit road.
And that was second place. Yep, and that one car, I mean, we saw him gain a second during the 1 round of pit stops. That's our leader, Cosmic Storm. He's still got 3 laps of fuel left. He's going to run her dry.
And he's still out here running laps. I mean, like Knight said earlier on, he's going to put the whole field a lap down.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Now, they're going to get that lap back.
Well, right now your top 5 is Muffin 2nd, Dooman's 3rd, Colt 315, and then Georgia Dozer is rounding out the top 5.
Now here comes Cosmic this time.
Yes, sir.
Look how he entered on pit road.
Perfect. No windshield wiping out of that.
No.
Oh, got a little grass, but it's okay.
That was the fastest pit road entrance I've ever seen here at Chicagoland.
Without a doubt.
He's going to come out with a huge lead.
That was an absolute thing of beauty. Yep, no doubt about it. You know, you can be fast on the track, but we all know fast on pit road is a completely other deal.
I can tell you the 2 car did take 4 tires when he pitted. I watched his whole stop. He was there for a little bit, so he did take 4.
Yep, and Cosmic's taking 2 and 4.
Yeah, I'm still 2 and 4. Was he taking 6 tires?
2 cans. 4 tires there, amateur.
I don't know, man. Maybe he's driving one of those new Jeeps out there on the road. Got 6 tires, 2 in the rear.
Hey, possibly. He's got the 7-car dually truck out here.
He might have something because he's already off pit road. And here comes someone on the outside. No clue who it is just yet. They're coming fast, though. That's going to be the 76. I believe he's just now got his
first car to hit pit road.
Yeah, here comes the 5.
Yeah, here comes the 15 and the 2. I don't know if they're going to clear Cosmic or not, but they're there.
And that's the difference between pitting early. I mean, Cosmic had, a half a second on those guys, and here they are side by side. So, and if I'm in the 15 and I get this run right here, you better believe I'm blocking that 7 all I can, because you give him clean air and he's gone.
Well, the 2 of Augustus is kind of working both lanes at the moment. Be interesting to see who he picks. If I'm him, I'm picking 15. I'd rather race that 15 at the end of the race than the 7, but the 7 of Cosmic Storm is going to clear him into turn 3. Top 3 are nose to tail.
Yes, sir, HD. And I'll tell you, it's a long ways back to 3rd right now. As actually Cosmic is 4th right now. Heated Snowman 2nd. Georgia Dozer is 3rd. I believe Muffin is still on the track, and he's the race leader at the moment.
Guys, I don't know if you saw that or not, but that 2 car was on the apron coming off of turn 2. How that thing didn't come around, I don't know.
Yeah, you do not see that very often. I will tell you that. Do not get away with that.
No, it helped him actually make a run to get around the 15. That was quite impressive.
Oh, and he got it again. He got it again and had to check up, and that's going to drop them both back. He's on the apron now. He's saving it on the bottom. His race is done.
Man, this thing goes green. He's definitely out of the picture, as well as the 15 of Jake Quinn. Because that 7 of Cosmic Storm's got this baby in cruise control.
Yes, sir, without a doubt. And Muffin is still on the track. He's got the entire field a lap down. If that would have resulted in a caution, oh my.
Would have made him look like a genius. I don't know, Muffins,
Yeah,
I mean, like you said earlier, he's got to do something different. He can't do what the race leader does. And that's something completely different. Because if he does catch that caution, he's good to go.
And Muffin, yeah, and he's on pit road right now with a 27.8-second lead. And I believe the Heated Snowman is still on the track. That's going to give him the lead.
Anything happening out there? There's a 20 and 42.
Nothing really happening, but I just panned through the field. I was looking at each car, seeing what kind of damage we had. And guys, I don't know if I've ever seen a car look like this 76 has ever in my life. That is the definition of what you do not want your car to ever look like out on the track.
Yep.
God.
Well, yeah, and right on his bumper, Cosmic's going around him right now. I'm surprised that he didn't, I'm surprised he didn't get him loose there because he has no rear end left on the thing.
Dude, I don't know how they're filming it.
Yeah, that's the damage he got earlier whenever the one car came down and kind of put him on the apron there. He never did fix the damage because, of course, if you're going to fix that damage, you probably would have lost 2 laps trying to fix that kind of damage on that car.
Right, I mean, you're going to need a concrete cutter.
Yeah, right. And both front tires are hanging out. I mean, the back end's all crumpled. The one car right now is coming off a pit road right there, and he's gonna spin the thing. Oh, and he saved it. He's going on to pit road.
I'm with you guys. I've never seen damage like this before. Never.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, because his rear tires aren't even poking out. Like they're intact. They're still, hidden.
Yeah.
Now that right front looks like a modified, but the rear is just, I've never seen it before.
Well, and the crazy thing is, HD Cosmic got around him. And he's got Cosmic's draft, and he's kind of staying with him.
Sure is.
Not understanding how that's working out right now, but I mean, if it's working, I guess.
Well, see what happens is, I'll give you my best, Larry Mack impersonation here. We'll see
Give
what
it to us, HD.
On the Ford Performance car, because his rear end has got that nice point, the airflow is able to flow nice and silky smooth down the side of his car, and he's got that spoiler now in a little bit more of a point, and that's going to allow him in the draft to deflect that air just a little bit more than everybody else. He's going to be able to stay up there in the draft.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, HD, I mean, out there, if you think about a bullet, if you will, I mean, he's dynamic.
He's like a reverse bullet as the 01 Heated Snowman is going to hit that white line. I'll tell you what, everyone's made friends with that white line tonight.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And that's going to lap the Heated Snowman right there. He's going to be 11th place. He's a lap down.
So is this 76 car, is he the first car a lap down, or is he multiple laps down?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. We're going to say he's the first car a lap down because it sounds good.
Now, when they passed Heated right there, I was showing him in 11th place, and his position did not change.
We might even have to say he's in second place.
Yeah, hey, second place, that 76 car out there. I mean, he's got the aerodynamics, if you will. He's had to run around in second place.
Because Cosmic has got a huge lead. I don't even who is in second place?
3 seconds back to Jay Quinn.
And that's
5 seconds back to third and Augustus. The 4th place Muffin. 5th place Ingalls. 13 to go.
And the 2 and the 15 were pretty much, I mean, they were right there with Cosmic when they pitted. And I tell you what it was, it's what HD was commenting on. The 7 car, the way he got onto pit road was phenomenal.
Actually, they were right on his bumper whenever he came off of pit road, but the 2 car hit the apron and right and backed them both way up.
What are you talking about? Deeds, the 7 pitted by himself.
If you recall, though, they were right there after he came out of the pit.
That was before we had that caution. And it bunched him
Negative.
off. Look, Deeds, I'm telling you, because the 7, like, went a few more laps compared to everyone else.
Right.
That,
And
I'm
they
telling
came
you,
up with...
you can go back and watch the stream, and you're going to see the Cosmic pit by himself.
I know he pitted by himself. I mean, when he came out, they caught up to him.
No, because the 2 pitted before him.
For him. I know that. Talking about when he came. If you remember, they were right there. It took Cosmic about 3 laps to get around, clear them. They were side by side.
I'll tell you what, when Nissan gets that Maxima out here on track next year, good Lord, look out for that thing.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
They might even put 4 doors on it.
They might want it to look like that 76 car, because I'm telling you, that thing's still running pretty good.
And we've made Spencer Madden physically ill in the chat by trying to explain 76 car, who's 2nd place right now, HD, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully. These will give you some medicine. Needs some medicine.
Right. Be right, yeah. I'm an Indian medicine man, if you will.
Yeah, man. Jaquim out here is looking pretty good. What's he said, 3rd?
2nd.
2nd?
He's in 2nd place right now.
He's a 2nd? Yeah, he's looking real good then.
He's 4 seconds back from Cosmic, and it's 6 seconds back to Augustus in 3rd. Muffin and Ingalls.
And the only thing that's not looking good for the 15 is he's nowhere near the 7.
Right. Well, I mean, that means he's nowhere near the 76 also.
I'm telling you, you want to be around that 76 and that aerodynamics coming off the rear of that car.
Crazy.
You might make that draft bubble a little bit more. You might be able to gain a mile an hour or 2.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, we got another car on pit road, and that's going to be the 19 of Own Cornet. He's out of the race also. There's 4 race now.
Oh, we do have a race going on for 3rd place, guys. Between the 60
Yeah.
of Muffin, 2 of Augustus, and the 21 of Ingalls. So we're going to keep our eyes here. Oh, I'm flipping through.
And with 7 to go right now, I mean, there's going to be 6 here at the line.
Yeah, and that's actually a pretty big position to get, because if we was to for some reason get a caution, whoever's in the front of this fit pack right here, these 3 cars would restart inside row 2.
Well, and another thing, I mean, Muffin's down here. He's not running for points.
I think Muffin is a staple of this series. I think he got moved down.
I don't think he got moved down, but I was going to ask that
All I'm saying
myself.
is he's raced a ton of Xfinity
Right,
races here as of late. I'm pretty sure he's over his 5 race limit.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I was actually going to ask him about that tonight, but there was too many people in there. I wasn't so sure that he wasn't down here to kind of help take care of the races, if you will.
I think he actually owns a team in the Xfinity series,
Yeah.
so that allows him to run them all, just like the Heated Snowman. The Heated Snowman races every week down here also.
Right.
He drives in the Cup Series.
Well, and I'll tell you, breaking news here on the track. The Cosmic Storms put another 2nd on 2nd place. He's up to 5 seconds.
He said, one of us sound like Jeff Burton up in the booth. I know it's not Deeds.
Hey, I'll tell you, Warboating had the pride of South Boston, I tell you, you know, but Butter Jeff.
But that 60 car right now, that 60 Sunny D Delight is putting on. You know, he's got about a 2 to 3 car length lead now in the 21 of Ingalls as they are battling side by side for 4th place. And Ingalls is going to hit the wall, coming into turn 1, 2 on the outside, going to clear him.
Oh, man, and that's a tough break right there as they were coming to, I believe it's 2 to go. It's 3 to go right now. It's going to be 2 to go when Cosmic gets back around the line here. Right now, 2 to go. Bang.
Yeah, that's actually probably good news for that 15 because Muffin's got a beeline on him right now. Muffin's closed in a ton on that 15 car for second.
Man, our little 3-car race battle at the end kind of evaporated.
Yeah, she fizzled out there,
Yeah,
for sure.
Right?
Oh, good Lord. What's this, white flag just signed by?
White flag at the line, sir.
White flag is in the air here in the D4C Xfinity Series, brought to you by MyColorStreetNails.com/Starshine Nails. If you haven't picked up nails yet for your loved one or even yourself, our very own Deeds will testify that it gives you +5 horsepower here on NASCAR Heat 3, and I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. As Cosmic Storm has got the lead by a mile, and we got a ton of cars down pit road. Good Lord, they all blew in engine.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that last 2 laps was brutal. As Cosmic's your race winner right now.
Because I like you,
is going to be
Rose.
second.
That's why I
Muffin's
don't bash
third.
them.
Yeah, if there had been one more lap, I believe Muffin would have had something for that 15 there. He absolutely was reeling him in.
And that's gonna do it for the race. Oh man. Whew.
That would be win number 4 on the season for the Cosmic Storm.
Hit it back to the booth. Get the boys up in here, do a little post-race interview, and HD's going to bed. Going to bed.
It's nighty-night time. Muffin third, second, and Cosmic Storm wins it by 5.6 seconds.
All right, Knights. You're going to take third and first. Deeds, you take second. HG's going to sit here and watch.
All right.
All right. Well, we got Muffin here. Muffin, you got a copy, bud?
10-4.
All right, man. Congratulations on that third place run you had there tonight. Take us through that race. Looked like we had a lot of cautions early, long green flag run, a few more cautions after that, and we had that long green flag run to the end. Just take us through your night tonight.
Yeah, definitely up and down to say the least. Definitely put some time into my car. Thought I definitely had a car that could compete for a win. Just I don't know. The track is definitely wide enough to run. Too wide, though. There's a preferred line on the just getting caught up at some wrecks early caught me out with damage, and just fighting with a broken wing all night, just trying to fight and gain everything I can. It's just kind of like you said, it was an up and down, cautions, green flags. It's kind of a grinder of a race, to say the least.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you had a good run out there tonight. Can't really complain with a third place finish with as many accidents as there was out there tonight. So great job bringing that thing home third.
Thank you, brother.
All right, Deeds to you.
All right, AJ Quim.
Yes, sir. Got a copy.
Hey, man, I tell you what, you found yourself a lap down early right there.
Yes, sir.
What was the strategy? What was the strategy whenever you was a lap down? I mean, did you have one? Of course, you were battling for the free pass at one point.
Yeah, me and Repeat were kind of going back and forth there at the end of stage 2, kind of battling out, trying to run in there. Got in a couple cautions early. Got 2 laps down, and then there at the third stage, got an early caution and was able to beat Repeat, the lucky dog there, and got lucky. Staying out, one pit stop that kept me up front, and I was just roller coaster ride, man. I appreciate D4C got him getting me in here. It's only my 6th race, and it's been fun racing with all these new guys here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we got a couple people out here in the chat who was actually, that they were actually noticing you were having a really strong run tonight when you stayed out and got the track position right there. I mean, you were able to hang. I mean, granted, there ain't nobody on the track tonight that could hang with that 7 car. So, I mean, to finish second in your 6th race to the points leader who has a massive lead right now, that is one heck of an accomplishment, and that's a really good job.
Oh yeah, my right leg was shaking the last 20 laps there. Cosmic, I come past him there when he come off pit road, and I didn't know. I knew I didn't have nothing for him, but I was just trying to see if I could, keep up and stay ahead of the 2 car. Kind of got loose there with 15 to go, and it was like Muffin and Ingles. Yeah, Muffin and Ingles were back there just feasting. So I was waiting to see what was going to happen, and I'm just lucky to get a 2nd place finish.
Right. Well, hey, good job. And Knights, I believe you have our resident race winner here. 4th win of the season, if I'm not wrong, the Cosmic Storm.
Yes, sir, Cosmic. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Well, just kind of like a more smoke in the Cup Series, man. You're a regular here every week. I think we're gonna have to put give you your own seat up here for after the race is over. You by far had the best car out there tonight. I don't think there was any doubt about that. So pretty much just take us through there toward the middle of the race. There was one point where it looked like you had restarted 9th. There was a pit road call you had made. You'd went from the lead back to 9th. Just let us know what that strategy was, because apparently it paid off for you because you was able to get back to the front. So just let us know what your mindset was right there at that point and how you was able to get it back to the front there.
Oh, yeah, I had a really strong car whole race. I wasn't really sure going in how I was going to compare to everybody else. But, I mean, the car was really good. I kind of felt like Jimmy Johnson there, honestly. The first, for the whole race, like he was in the Cup race this past weekend. Like, I turned 1 and 2, I just think I had no one was even there to touch me. And 3 and 4, I just held my own. Fended off the draft a little bit. But, yeah, there in the 3rd stage, we got to the point to where we had a caution and we were just outside the window to make it a one more stop. If we went green, and then we had a yellow, and I knew I was gonna pit no matter what, and take 2 tires. I pitted and took 2 tires and put just enough fuel in it to where I could go the rest of the race on only one more pit stop. And then so that's how I kind of got back there. Then I avoided one of those wrecks. I went right through the middle and avoided it with the first wreck. And then when that yellow came out, I took 4 tires and no fuel, and that kind of gave me like the speed just to really march back to the field. And I had a little incident there with like the 4 car where, we didn't get a yellow, but it was a pretty massive wreck. And that kind of helped me, even though I was kind of like right there in the middle of like how it happened. But overall, this is a really strong day. Really happy that I performed like this, so just move on to next week and try to keep the momentum building for the playoffs.
Absolutely, man. Like Dee said, 4th win of the season. Just extending that points lead out, man. Great job, great run, and can't wait to see you back on the track next week.
Yep, thank you.
HD.
All right, guys. Yeah, definitely a good win by the Cosmic Storm tonight. Definitely had the car tonight here at Chicagoland. This was another broadcast of the D4C Xfinity Series on Tuesday night. As always, D's and Nights, great time, a lot of laughs. Talked about me burning grilled cheese for dinner during the slow times, but hey, that's what we do. I think D's even showed up in his Maxima 2 hours late. I don't even know he was late, but hey.
Right.
That's what you get for driving slow cars around here. Boys were out there fast, and Cosmic was definitely fast tonight. Guys, it's been fun, and until next time, we'll see you on the track.
Get